Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a different kind of video. I'm going to be making a series on the different scams that are floating around. Of course, there's so many scams I can't cover them all, but certainly the most common ones. Let's start today with the Amazon scam. The aim of the scam is to connect to your computer, get full access and control of your machine so they can get into your financials or your shop, everything, your personal information. They'll steal it all. They'll empty your bank accounts until they're stopped. So let's have a look at how you may receive this scam. Here is one of the first options here, in the form of a text sent to your cell phone that says you've purchased a camera and it has been shipped already. And these texts are normally for items of considerable value, at least 300, 400, sometimes over $1,000. They're designed that way to make you instantly pay attention and contact them immediately, because of course that's a concerning amount of money for a lot of people, especially us normal people. Of course, people like Bill Gates and Elon Musk, they don't. That wouldn't be a concern to them, but for us common folk, $500 is still a considerable amount of money. So anyway, it says the item's been shipped. Of course, it hasn't been shipped. It's totally fake. You never ordered this. Another thing to look at on this window here is look at the grammar. To cancel and get refund, call us. They didn't even capitalise the C. And what's this question mark doing here? Do you want to cancel and get a refund or not? That doesn't make no sense. Anyway, this is the first one of many examples. Let me show you another. Oops, keep my doggy there. My Shiba Inu needs to stay on point. Okay, let's here's another one. This one oddly is for a much smaller amount of money, but this is very much a fake invoice which was sent through email, and sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't make sense. Like this one doesn't even say what it was you ordered on Amazon, so that's not making any sense at all. Then at the bottom of this email, of course I've cut this out, I also blurred the order IDs because they're nonsense anyway. At the bottom of the email, or just outside of the image email, would be a message saying, if you didn't order this, please call us on blah 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 number. Don't call them unless you know, and don't call them on your own phone for certainly. If you want to call them and you're scambaiting them, that's fine. I'm glad about that, but never use your real phone number to do this, because they'll sell you information and you'll end up with thousands of scams and it will just get annoying. So there's a second example. Now, what happens if you do call these fools? Well then, they will try and do most likely one of two things. They will either try to get you to download a piece of software that may look like this. There are so many new remote access softwares. This one's called TeamViewer. I found a lot of them are using TeamViewer. There's GoToAssist. There's all every month there's a new one coming up, but these pieces of software, they'll have you download them. You can download them for free, as you can see, and these are actually legitimate pieces of software. The softwares are used by business people to work from home, for example. It gives them access to their computer at work. However, you do not want to give a scammer access to your computer, and if you download this and give them your number that they ask for, you are giving them full and complete access to your computer, and they will take all of your information. This is very important, especially for my fellow elderly folk. If you're in the slightest bit suspicious, if somebody who is calling you that you weren't expecting the call, or something that doesn't make sense, anybody who asks you to download a piece of software like this, please don't do it. It's 100% a complete scam. Just hang up the call, close this window, forget that they even exist. I mean, you could try blocking them, but to be honest with you, they'll just have a new number in 24 hours anyway, but just ignore them. This isn't the only method they use to connect to your computer. That other than asking you to download this software, they have another trick that they use. And here's an example. They'll just give you a website to go to, nothing to download, but they will ask you to insert a secure code. No, you do not want to do that either. Please don't do this, ladies and gentlemen, because the end result is going to be the same. So in short, anyone asking you to download something can give you a code, or if they're asking you to insert a code and enter numbers in, yeah, that's going to have a bad ending, so please don't do that. As I said, what will happen eventually, and this is the goal of the scammers, is they want access to your financial information, to your banking information. You may have noticed if you've been watching my videos, a lot of them want me to go to the Google Play Store and use my cell phone. Well, I refuse to do that. I pretend, no, my eyes aren't good enough, or I don't have a cell phone, and eventually they will ask me to try and download this software, whatever, and that's why I don't download anything to my computer. I don't try to hack into the scammers. That's not my goal. My main goal is to waste as much of their valuable time as possible. But yeah, if you do either download this software and let them in, or you enter that number, they will be in your bank. They will take your money. They will make your life a living nightmare. So this is just one form of scam. It's a couple of forms really. They're slightly different, but they're pretty much the same. And that's the Amazon scam. Now there are other versions of that. There's the eBay scam, the PayPal scam, there's the Geek Squad scam. I'll cover those individually because I'll be displaying the individual. So it goes my doggy again. I'll keep doing that. The individual text examples and like all the emails and highlighting anything that I think you should you should pay attention to. Another thing, I'm looking at this Amazon order here, this one at the bottom. Let's remove this one here because we already highlighted the. If you read this, it says, hello, thank you for shopping with us. We confirmation that your item has shipped. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not going to have a standardized email that says we confirmation that your item has shipped. If you have any doubts, read the email, have a look, and see if there's anything there that doesn't make sense. Again, you continue to read this. Your order details are available on link below. That makes no sense. So always read through everything, double check it. Please share this with any elderly friends, relatives that you might have. A lot of older people rely on their computers to order their groceries and stuff. So it's really important that they educate themselves and get ready to, at least if you get an email, it might be genuine, but at least help them to arm themselves. Excuse me. Arm themselves with a little bit of knowledge and foresight that they can recognise a scam and prevent it before it even gets started. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Granny loves you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Keep scambaiting, my friends.